Hello friends, welcome to the next video lecture in engineering mechanics. In today's lecture, we will see the movement of force. So please stay tuned with this video lecture and please like our Facebook page, Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, links are in the description. And the most important thing, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. In previous lecture, we had seen the resolution of force. We had studied how to resolve force into rectangular components. In today's lecture, we will try to understand what moment of force is. So let's begin with understanding the definition of moment of force. The rotational effect produced by a force is called moment of force. The tendency of a force to rotate a rigid body about an axis is measured by the moment of force about that axis. In order to make it more clear, we will see an example over here. Consider a rigid body which is acted upon force F as shown in the figure. Let an axis perpendicular to the plane of paper passes through point O. The force F will have a tendency to rotate this rigid body about this axis. It is called moment of a force. The moment of a force about an axis through O is MO, and it is given by the product of magnitude of force F and the perpendicular distance from point O to the line of action of force, which can be written as MO is equal to F into D. Here point O is called moment center and perpendicular distance, that is D, is called moment arm. If force is measured in newtons and D is measured in meters, then the SI unit for moment of force is Newton meter. It is also important to know that the moment is zero if D is 0. That is, line of action of force intersect the axis about which the moment is considered. Now we will try to understand an important topic, that is sign convention in moment of force. So here again the rigid body, the point O and the force F. So the direction of force F is given towards left, which tends the rigid body to rotate in anti-clockwise direction. So in moment of force, the anti-clockwise rotation is considered to be a positive rotation. Similarly, in the other case, the direction of force F is towards right, and this force is rotating this particular rigid body in clockwise direction, and the clockwise rotation is considered to be a negative moment in moment of a force. So small note on moment of force. The moment of force can be added algebraically as scalar quantities with proper sign conventions. For coplanar force system, moment of force is taken about a point instead of an axis. In order to understand the moment of force better, we will see some solved example. So here, find the moment of the force 50 Newton about point A, B, C, D and O respectively, shown in the figure. So we will try to understand the sign convention used and how moment of force is calculated using this simple example. So again, in this particular coordinate system, the force F is given on point A here again. So coordinate of A is given as 4, 3, B minus 3, 3, C minus 5, minus 2 and D 6, minus 3. So we will see the movement about point A now. So movement about point A, it is given to be 0. and let us understand here why it is 0. The perpendicular distance from the line of action of force and the point is 0 here. So if distance is 0, then moment is 0. So for this 50 Newton of force, the moment of force about point A is 0. Then next, from point B, we will try to understand here. So again, so this is force 50 Newton, it is pointed towards upwards. So the perpendicular distance here is, so x is what here, 4 plus 3. The perpendicular distance is 7 meters. So moment of force is nothing but what? Force into perpendicular distance. So here force is 50 into 7 meters. And again, about this point B, the force 50 Newton is making anti-clockwise movement. So that is why it is a positive movement. Then 50 into 7. It is the movement of force about point B. Similarly, about point C, it is same, the line of action of force here, and the perpendicular distance is 4 plus 5, which is nothing but 9 meters. So again here the point C, it is making a anti-clockwise movement. So 50 into 9, that comes out to be 450 Newton meter. Then similarly, if I see from point D, again see here, so line of action of force and the perpendicular distance is this. So perpendicular distance here measured is, again this is 4, and if it is 6, then the perpendicular distance from line of action of force to this point is 2 meters. So again, from point D, the force 50 is making clockwise movement. So that is why it is a negative movement. So it can be calculated as 50 into 2 meters. That comes out to be 100 Newton meter clockwise direction. That is negative movement. Then last one. So we will try to understand how to take a movement about point O. So similarly, the 50 Newton force, the perpendicular distance from point O to the line of action of this 50 Newton is 4 meters. So again it is creating a anti-clockwise movement, that is positive movement. So 50 into 4, that comes out to be 200 Newton meter in anti-clockwise direction, that is positive movement. So here are the answers, you can check. So movement about A is 0, movement about B 50 into perpendicular distance is 7 meters, that is 350 Newton meter. Then movement about C, that is 50 into 9 meters, that is 450. Then similarly D, it is clockwise movement, that is why it is a negative movement, that comes out to be 100 Newton meter. Then about O, it is 200 Newton meter. We will see one more example in order to make it more clear. Find the moment of 500 Newton force about point O, A, B and C respectively as shown in the figure. So the force F is given 500 Newton in this direction. So the angle is not given, we'll have to resolve this first. So we'll consider angle here. So again, theta can be calculated as tan inverse of 3 divided by this equal to 4, that is 2 plus 2, 4, 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3. So 3 by 4, that comes out to be 36.87. So this is 36.87 degrees. So this is the horizontal component 500 cos 36.87 degrees. So similarly, this is vertical resolved force, that is 500 sin 36.87 degrees. So one by one we will try to understand. So from point O, again the perpendicular distance to the line of action of force, here the line of action of force, again we'll consider this one, that is because it is in a perpendicular direction. So 500 cos 36.87 into this perpendicular distance is 3 meters. So from point O, it is that moment about O is given by, again similarly see here the direction is towards right, So about point O, it is making clockwise movement. So that is why it is taken negative. Minus 500 cos 36.87 into perpendicular distance is 3. So it comes out to be minus 1200 Newton meter. So again it can be written as 1200 Newton meter clockwise direction. So again from point A we will try to understand here. Here, so let us consider a horizontal force. Okay, so from this horizontal force, again the perpendicular distance is 3 meters. Then again the line of action of force is this. So 500 cos 36.87 into 3, again it is what? Clockwise. So minus 500 cos 36.87 into 3, that is because clockwise movement, which is considered to be minus. And one more, that is this force, again it is also creating a movement about point A in anti-clockwise direction. Again the movement arm is this distance. So this distance is 2 meter, here it is given. So it can be written as 500 sine 36.87 into 2 meter is the perpendicular distance to this line of action of force. So again we know that we can add these two movements in order to get the resultant movement about this point A. So the summation of movement about point A is 600 Newton meter, which is again in a negative direction. That means it is a clockwise movement. So similarly about point B. So here consider the line of action of force is intersecting the point B. So there is no perpendicular distance. So that is why movement through point B is 0. Then similarly about point C. So about point C, again this 500 cos 36.87 is a horizontal force which is making a clockwise movement. So that is why it is negative. So negative cos 36.87 into this 1.5 distance. Then similarly one more movement, that is through this, again which is creating a anti-clockwise movement, that is 500 sine 36.87 into 1 point. Here again it is not 1.5, it is 4 meters. So this is the perpendicular distance. So this force into this perpendicular distance, which can be again summed to movement about C is given by 600 Newton meter. Then about point D we will see. So about point D, this horizontal force is creating a zero movement because it is intersecting, it doesn't have any perpendicular distance from this line of action of force. So again only one force is considered here, that is 500 sine 36.87 into this perpendicular distance, that is 4. So again it is creating a anti-clockwise, that is why it is a positive. So 500 sine 36.87 into 4 meter is the movement about D. So this is about movement of force, and in next lecture we will see the resultant of force. Thanks for watching this video, and please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.